his abilities. So Jeff Kaplan released a video a little while ago about Wrecking Ball, which is his name. His history, of course, he was with Winston on the moon, so he escaped with him, and when he landed, he crash landed in Junkertown, on the outskirts of Junkertown. So there he modified his ship that he deployed from and made it into like a mech that has quadruped legs. Spider has more legs, of course, but a quadruped leg similar to what Spider's legs will look like. And he used that in a tournament and won tournaments there in Junkertown, and then started traveling around the world afterwards. But his abilities, he is a tank. He is of the tank class. He would have been a little too big to be just a basic damage character. His main ability is to shift into ball mode. I'm guessing much like how Bastion is able to shift into his sentry mode, Wrecking Ball shifts into ball mode. He has a grappling hook in that mode that allows him to be able to latch on to specific areas or specific things and then swing to the next location. With that, if you press the circle button or the crouch button, whichever you have it set to, for any other character, it would just make him crouch. For him, while he's in the sky high enough, he does a pile driver move where he falls down out of the sky and deals like massive damage in an area. And alternatively, he could stay inside of his mech into a quad mode, so he'll just switch into having just the quad guns. I guess they would be similar to Divas. They'd have a certain amount of spread. He said they're highly powerful, high spread, and they do a lot of damage. So I'm guessing it's a mixture between Bastions and her guns. Probably might overheat, I would think. But his type of playstyle is aggressive. He's a tank that kind of wants to be in someone's face. So he's been given the ability called Adaptive Shield. Pressing it gives him shield that covers his body and protects him minimally though. However, if you play this character like you're a pinball in a pinball machine and there's a lot of people around you, the more people around you, the more shield he gets. So pressing Adaptive Shield with a lot of enemies around is probably best if you want to keep him alive. So his final ability, or his ultimate ability, is called Minefield. It takes a while to set up. It's easily visible and it's easily audible. Because of his high mobility, or characters that have high mobility, he'd be a great counter to them. So it's easy to see, easy to hear his ultimate ability, Minefield, but once someone steps on it, Jeff Kaplan says it's going to be some devastating damage. But yeah, just a quick recap. Wrecking Ball, or Hammond, is a tank character. He can shift into ball mode, much like Bastion can shift into his sentry mode. Has a grappling hook to go with it. With the grappling hook, he can go to different areas, swing to them. Once he latches onto something, he'll swing to the next area, and then if he's high enough in the air, you press circle and he can pile drive down, much like I'm sure is similar to the Fist from Doomfist. When he's surrounded by enemies, he can use Adaptive Shield, or he can passively use Adaptive Shield whenever he wants to by activating it. The more enemies he's surrounded by, the more shield he gets. His Minefield ability, which is his ult, it takes a while to set up, easily visible, easily audible. Once he sets it down, if anybody touches it, he sets off explosions and it deals a lot of damage. So yep, that's the new hero. Wrecking Ball is his name. Probably going to use that for his hero name instead of Hammond, but either way, it's going to be awesome. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, gaming should be fun. Don't forget to press that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thanks guys.